Christmas every day. You never know what you're going to get. When they bring us the materials, it comes here. The girls here, which is Dolly. This is Linda.
Hi.
And this is Nanai. They actually sort it all, and then it gets priced, and then it comes through to here. And the girls sort it here, and it just goes into the shop on the shelves. And then you have your shoppers. We actually pick up as well. As you see outside, we have furniture. We go and pick that up on the van because that's heavy stuff that they can't bring in, so we don't mind picking it up and bringing it down.
I've been involved for about 4 or 5 years, and I can remember it when it first started at the old rubbish dump. It started at Biff and Throwies. We've decided to call it Biff and Throwies instead of Smith and Co. And it's just grown from there. It does a lot of good for the community, and the community actually bring in very nice things too. So it's a kind of combined effort. Like the community bring in good things, we sell them to good people, and good organisations on Waiheke get money out of it. I think some of the wonderful treasures that people have obviously looked after all their lives, and at the end of the day they don't know what to do with them, so they bring them here and they're recycled into people's homes where they're loved again. It's recycling treasures, I think, people's memories. I think it's easy to apply for money, and so I think everyone gets behind the whole thing. It's wonderful.
Well, I came in here often, and Tanya said, well, you're here so often, why don't you help behind the counter? And I've enjoyed it. I really do enjoy it. I love it.
I've been here since my daughter was 2 and she's now nearly 6, so 4 years. And I started in the shop with Tanya down here, and now since having Bodhi I've moved on doing funding support. So I work from home doing the funding support, which is wonderful.
The site supervisor of the whole transfer station. It's separate, but they work under our umbrella. We provide them the space and the amenities and the power and everything they need. And we started it off at the beginning with Tony Watts, and he got the churches involved, and it's grown to what it is today, which is absolutely amazing and way above our expectations. And the public are right behind it all, and of course the community gaining out of it every day.
I do waste education, it's my role. I've been working on Waiheke for about 10 years. So working in with Tania, because of course they're recovering some of the waste, and it's good to have it in the learning centre so everybody can see the examples of what's been made. So we it's collaboration between us, which is great. Mine's about sending less waste to landfill, so we've got the same agenda.
Today is the December grants round recipient ceremony. So this is where we get together with all the people who have received funds this time, and they can share their stories with us. And yeah, it's a really nice time to get together and just hear where all the money goes.
On behalf of the New Hope Shop and Grants Committee, I'd like to welcome you all today. With this gifting, the total granted to date is $281,183. We here at New Hope, volunteers and staff, from small humble beginnings and a couple of old prefabs on this land where we stand, complete with resident rat, we started this process of salvaging from what had been dumped and selling it on. And most of the goods on offer were salvaged from the dump. Just to here now today, in a clean shop, minus the rat and cockroaches, and most of the stuff has been donated by generous-hearted people who have taken on board the message of recycling. And what's behind it all? Why do we do it? This New Hope venture. It's the result of a vision to not only promote recycling and in turn recycle funds back to the community, which we're doing today, but to also in a practical and non-judgmental way share the vision of hope, of good news. Through New Hope, and also the churches have been brought a little closer together, with volunteers from various churches on the island working alongside each other with other people who are of community-minded spirit, a common vision, a common goal, putting aside differences, which are minor anyway, and working together for the common good and serving the wider community, to bring hope, salt and light to those around us, as well as goods at a really good price.
Just a little heads up about another part of New Hope that you might not know about. We have a hardship grant option, and so we are accessed by the social workers, by GPs, by district nurses, by the budgeting service. They know the people that are at the rock face, and they really, really need some help as soon as possible, with as little red tape as possible. And so right from its inception, New Hope has had hardship grant option, and we're really pleased to be able to offer that. And from feedback I've had from the social workers, they're delighted to have a funding stream straight to the people that are hurting the most. So you folk that have contributed, and those that have received, just be aware that there's the very hurting in our community that are being really blessed as well. It's such a privilege to serve the community in this way. It's a real privilege.
Hooray!